Hi, let's draw. Today we're gonna draw faces from basic shapes. So let's make a layer. Let's see if we have a good brush. Yeah, I think it's good enough. So one technique that you can use to draw, or at least to come up with ideas, is just to make a shape. It doesn't really matter how. So I'll just make a few shapes. It doesn't matter. Just random. You don't need to put a lot of thought in it. Anything really goes. Okay, so what I will do, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have 6 random shapes from which we will create heads. So basically you don't need to start with the technique from building the head with particular size or so on. The shape of the head just evolves from the shape that you initially created, and the way to look at it is pretty simple actually. So I will just zoom a bit on this one because it's kind of the closest. Any brush would do, so I just chose this one. So as you can see, I'm just imagining the head, how it will go. So it's here, right? So this would be kind of the eyes and the shape of the eyes. And try to kind of imagine how it would be at the end. You don't need to worry too much about it. You can always modify it, you can always change it, you can always improve it later. But for now, you just want to place some landmarks. Which later will become, the actual shape of the body. It should be the shoulder, it will be the head. You can make a bit of the hair. And the head obviously is not. Obviously the head is not round, so you don't need to. You can try to imagine, but really, I think it's too much. And the eyes, like that. So for the eyes, you can add a bit of highlight. So yeah. Again, this is just one head. The clothes come later, but if you want, you can make it also smaller, so you kind of see how it will be later. Okay, so this is one head. Let's go here. The second one. These things, by the way, shouldn't be very complicated. You shouldn't think too much about it. So now the neck would come something like that. So the eyes would come a bit like that. By the way, we're looking from underneath, so just to make it clear, this would be the top of the eye. This would be the top of the under the nose. This like this would be the mouth, right? So and this would be the hair. This would be the ear, which is kind of underneath. This is the second one, but you don't really see it. And this is under, and the under the ear should come kind of like this. You don't need to draw the whole thing, but you know, this is some like that, just like that. And the nose, usually just see kind of underneath the nose. 1, 2, and the brows. He's a man, so a little harder. And under the neck would be like that. Yeah. And here part of the costume. So this is second. By the way, this is just you to put the landmarks, and from there you can, you know, continue later. But it's good just to have some overview before you actually go further. Okay, now let's go to the third. Which one should I take? Let's take this one. So this is just a shape which, you know, it can go either way. But I think what I want to do is use this underneath. So this would be kind of underneath and then go to the back like that, just like that. Yeah. So then from the back would come like this, and then the muscles and so on. So if you want, you can do the hair, or you can do something like this. Yeah, so it goes kind of like this. And oops, I keep pressing the I keep pressing on the bottom of the pencil on the Wacom. So this is from the back. Okay, you can, if you want, you can make like a shirt like that, you know, like a collar or something. You don't really need to. So this, let's take this one from the corner. All right, so this one is very specific because it's not really clear what it can be. So what I'm thinking here is to make this, and you'll tell me if makes sense or not. So this would come kind of like this, like this. Yeah, they kind of, I make a little the torso, but it's not the best, but you know. And here, because it goes under the neck, I made a little more than I wanted, but I think you get what I'm trying to achieve here. Yeah. So here the chest comes like to the left a bit. So the eyes would come like this, the nose like this, and you know, the face, the muscles, depends how muscular this guy is. But I think it's pretty good. All right, so we have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do 2 more. But basically, the whole idea is that you don't really need very complicated setup to make the faces from absolutely any angle, you know. So if it goes like that, then it will be much better if you just, you know, focus more on how it makes you feel, you know, how it makes you feel all this constellation. So this is just, by the way, it's not final, obviously, but it just is very easy to make. You know, you don't need spend a lot of time on it, you know. Second, okay, and last. Okay, let's see how to make this one. If you're not sure about this shape, just try to add randomness to it, and then somehow it emerges. So you don't spend too much time on it, you know. I don't know if you see what I see, but it's pretty nice actually. Some kind of guy, some kind of guy with yeah. So the under eyes, you can do this kind of like triangles, like to show the severity. You can do that actually very easily under the eyes to show age and all kinds of stuff. So yeah, so this is the kind of the tutorial, and from here it's actually very easy because you already have what you need, the base models, and from there you can, you know, modify, you can add all the good stuff. So this is not the tutorial for details, because my goal is to make like to give you inspiration that you don't really need a lot, you know, to make something looking okay for the start, and later, you know, if you have the good base, then you can always like change it, make it nicer, and so on. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed it, and let me know if should I continue this one or just make 6 more examples. You see, they're very easy, and I'm sure that you can learn quite fast if you practice all the time. So enjoy the day. Bye.